Hi guys! So I think there will be a lot more videos than just one. And here is the last part of the Heart of the Devil, Katsuki Bakugou Egg Devil Angel Listener. No further ado, let's begin. It's written by Minimi on Wattpad, link in the description below. After a while of non-stop flying downwards, your wings were beginning to ache. Are we nearly there? He asked in a whine. We've only been flying like 10 minutes, and you expect us to be in hell by now? Wow, angels are really impatient. Bakugou scoffed, turning to face him. He gave him a glare and responded, Well, I don't travel to hell. I don't need to. To answer your question, no, we're not even close, Bakugou said with a grin, making a ground. But my wings hurt, he whined, now slouching over. That's not my fault, is it? Bakugou retorted, shaking his head after. He mimicked him, making him shut a glare too. Shut up, he hissed. Make me. He smirked. Bakugou stopped and smirked at you, making you regret that you just said anything in the first place. He pulled you into his chest and wrapped his arms around you, making heat rise to your cheeks immediately. Your heart was beginning to beat fastly in your chest as he lifted your chin up to his hand. Chin up with his hand, so that he could stare into your eyes. You felt as if you were in some sort of romantic movie, and that got you thinking if Cupid was around anywhere. Yes, Cupid, the famous angel of love that carried the bow and arrow. They were on your best friends in heaven. Oh, I'll make you shut up, he said in a whisper. You were silent, unsure of what to say to him. Heat erupted from your cheeks as you felt his thumb gently brush over your lips, his eyes never coming off them. And how are you going to make me shut up? You asked, quietly. Like this, he responded, leaning close to you, making your breath hitch in your throat. You were frozen, trying your best not to make your wings twitch or anything due to the embarrassment you were currently feeling. Devil stayed there for a while, for what seemed like a while, just breathing onto your lips, with staring at you. You did the same, admiring his handsome face. You were just about to say something, but as soon as you felt a pair of soft lips on your own, with your eyes now wide open, you looked in shock to see that Satan's son, Katsuki Bakugou, was kissing you. Yes, you, the angel from heaven that nobody really noticed, let alone paid attention to. He pulled away with a smirk on his face as he looked down at you, into your flustered state. What was that for? You yelled, now averting your gaze somewhere else, so you didn't have to look at him. I shut you up, didn't I? He asked in a playful tone. When he didn't say anything, he just chuckled and said, Let's go, Angel. But my wings hurt. Let me carry you then. What? No. You said. He rolled his eyes. You said your wing hurt. Now, are you gonna let me carry you or what? I saw you left your lips, as he nodded, accepting the fact that he was probably going to carry you either way. He carefully moved you over and slid his arms under your legs, in order to hoist you over. Your eyes widened as you fell back, but he caught you with his other arm, so that you were now in bridal style in his strong arms that held you up without a problem. His soul in you was oddly calm. Ready, my angel? He asked you. He laughed. I'm not your angel. You will be. Bakugou said in a whisper. However, you didn't hear, as he began flying down more. You clung onto him tightly as the wind picked up, blowing the two of you forcefully. It's okay, I've got you. He whispered in your ear, which sent shivers down your spine. If you drop me, I will... We were about to threaten him, but he laughed and cut you off. Oh, please. You think I'll just drop you? I would never. You could if you wanted to. He muttered. Lucky for you, I don't want to. your flight. Time skip. After for about half an hour of flying, the two of you had finally reached Bakugou's home. Hell. Your eyes widen as the two of you came closer to the gate. They were lit up with dancing flames that roared in anger. You allowed your eyes to roam around, letting every single detail sink in. Hell was basically hot and covered in fire, the complete opposite to heaven. You look shocked. Bakugou chuckled as he gently put you down, making sure you could walk before taking his arms off you, much to your dismay. I am? Was all he said as he carried around looking around. Don't forget, you belong here too. The devil next to you whispered. What do you mean? He asked Bakugou. He asked as Bakugou stepped forward to the gate and opened it without having to have a code input. As the gates opened, he looked behind him to find you staring at the gate in complete awe. He smiled at the sight of you, but then shook his head as he walked over to you, grabbing your hand before walking in. The gate shut behind you and you unfolded your wings. But thou caught your eye that your wings were barely white anymore. They were red and black. Bakugou noticed and his gaze softened slightly as he watched you fold them up again, almost at his shame to have them out. He too folded his wings back as he walked over to you, placing one hand on your shoulder. Are you okay? He asked in a hushed tone. When he didn't say anything, he grew concerned and moved his hand in front of you, looking down so that he could look into your eyes. What's wrong? He asked. What's going on? You asked, confused to what just happened. It's a sign. Bakugou replied, still looking at you. A sign? What do you mean by that? You pushed. That you're supposed to be in hell and heaven. He replied, now grabbing both of your hands to rub comforting circles on them. I'm supposed to be in both worlds? You asked. Yes. Bakugou responded. You could only nod, for you didn't really know what else to say. The situation was still sinking in. Bakugou then held your hand, and it was behind his fingers with yours, pulling you along with him. Come on, Angel, there's someone I want you to meet. Bakugou said as he walked next to him. Who is it? You asked, suddenly eager to find out. Bakugou hummed, thinking about it. Then he looked down at you. That's a surprise. Bakugou, please! You whined, now clinging onto his arm, as the two of you carried on walking. Nope, you're gonna have to be patient and wait. Bakugou stood in his ground. You just sighed and nodded, knowing that he wouldn't tell you, no matter how much you pleaded and begged, waiting to tell you who it was. You looked up, and in the distance you could see a huge, dark castle. That's my house. Bakugou stated calmly. You almost choked on air. Sorry, what? That's your house? You're joking, right? Bakugou laughed and shook his head. No, I'm not lying, that's my house. Shocking, huh? Well, of course. It's normal to someone living in a castle. But I'm not just someone, Bakugou said. Huh? You hummed. I'm the son of Satan, remember? He's a king. That makes me... You cut him off. Immediately, your eyes grew wide. A prince? You shrieked. Yep. He laughed. You couldn't believe you had met the son of Satan, who was a prince. Wait, how will I even get in? He asked. Don't worry, I have plans for everything. Bakugou stated calmly. You were silent all the way to the castle. Upon arriving, you frankly gawked as you stared at the huge building in front of you. Never have you ever seen anything quite like it. Not in heaven, and certainly not on earth. Let's go, was all Bakugou said before pulling you closer to the castle that towered proudly over the two of you. The castle pestle door open in a flourish, making a gasp. Bakugou just looks amused at your reaction before taking you inside with him as the door closed behind you two. You looked around the empty halls that are red and gold, carpets all the way through. Come this way to the throne room, Bakugou whispered to you, making you grip onto his hand tighter. The throne room? You questioned. Yes, the throne room. The person I would like you to meet is already there. The blonde-haired voice replied. That made you perk up immediately. After a few more minutes of walking, still hand in hand, the two of you came across a huge room with four thrones. You gasped at the sight. Do you like it? Bakugou whispered in the air. You could only nod, but you were unable to mutter any words. Ah, Bakugou! A booking voice called out, startling you. Bakugou carefully let go of your hand and looked into your eyes for a few seconds before walking over to the figure that was sat down in the biggest throne. He nodded his head over to you, signaling for you to come with him. With a nod of your head, you casually walked over to him, keeping your head down low. Who is this lady you have with you? The voice asked, making you look up, and the sight you saw made your heart drop in your chest. There, sat on the throne, was the one and only Satan. This is YNLN, Bakugou replied with a smile. He smiled? He smiled, as in a real smile. YN, huh? That name does ring a bell, Satan murmured. You decided to introduce yourself properly to him. After all, it would be rude if you didn't. It's a pleasure to meet you, Satan. I'm YNLN, and I'm a half devil and half angel from heaven. You introduced. Satan nodded as he stood up, straight from bowing to him. A half devil and half angel, huh? That's possible? He asked. Believe me, I didn't think it was, but it is. You say that? Satan nodded and turned to his son. Have you seen your young sister anywhere? Bakugou shook his head. That idiot? Psst, no. She's not an idiot, she's your little sister. Satan said sternly. Whatever, Toga's an idiot, he murmured, waving his father off. You could only chuckle at their conversation. It was then Bakugou took your hand in his and sent a look to his father before walking out of the throne room with you. Bakugou, where are we? Your words died on your tongue, as both of you walked hand in hand and kneeled down on one knee, never breaking eye contact with you. You took a deep breath and began. Orion, you are the most beautiful angel I've ever met. Half angel and half devil or not, I don't care. I know my feelings for you are true, and I just couldn't ignore them. I love you so much, more than you know. No, you may not feel the same way, but that's fine. You cut him off. Stop it. He looked at you. Huh? I said stop it, but what? I love you too. You responded with a smile. Bakugou got up from his knee, still holding your hand. His ruby red eyes widening, growing wide. What? I said I love you too. You laughed. You do? He asked, obviously shocked. Yes, I do. You replied. Will you be my princess? He asked, leaning closer. If it means spending the rest of my life with you, then of course. He said, the devil then catched your lips in a sweet and loving kiss that just shows you that no matter what, you'll almost find the right person. In case it was about a neglected angel finding someone who actually loved her for who she was. Woo! Jesus. Oh my god, I didn't expect it to be like 15 minutes, but like, I know I love watching long videos. Just making them is a lot. It's like not the best thing, but it's still fun. A sip of Pepsi Max. That was a fan fiction, I forgot to say that. And I have like posted a poll thing. I was wondering if you guys would like me to make a cosplay user on TikTok, because I like cosplaying, and in case you guys would like to see my cosplays. So tell me if you guys would want that. I know I'm getting a new cosplay on Christmas because my friend told me that she was buying me a cosplay, and I think maybe my mom will buy me one. I'm unsure, but no further ado. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!